Good day, welcome to Martinez Design and the continuation of our Lekki style 5-bedroom building design in Revit. So we continue in this process. So what we want to do today is that we want to develop an elevation of this level. So the way the elevation look like and every other things that needed to be added, we want to put it, and let's start. So now what we do is that we look around. So before I continue, I will go to plan and correct everything that I have unplanned, the opening that need to be done. So if you are joining us for the first time, this is the plan that we have done in some previous tutorial. So now I want to put certain things in the open space. So like here, I want to put a window, but not use the same type of window again. So I'm going to use a window of 9 by this, so 2100. So I changed it, editing, then change it to 900 proper, then 1002 proper. So click OK, then returning back to where it was, 2100. I say head height, so you put it here. That is for the store. So I think for that we are done with this position. So now escape. The next thing to do is to go to level 1. So at this level 2, what are the opening that is needed again? So we need all these toilets, they need to have open. So you click on this and say window. So check the window, check the opening for yourself on this particular space. So click this and say edit. So edit this one 600 by 600, which is okay. Click OK, then please select, and by then you press 2100 of normal height. So everywhere you find the windows, the toilets, you place them. Everywhere you find the toilets, you place them. Anywhere you can find the toilets, insert it as well. So I think we are done with that. So this one, I have issue with this, so I'm going to correct it now before I proceed. So yeah, moving this one to where it belongs. So it belongs to the room, adjust this to the edge. So that is what we do at this level. So this does not have anything to do because it's an opening, so you don't need to open anything for the window here. So that is one at that level. So you can now go back to your elevation and be checking whether those things are in proper place. Okay, and let's say at the level 2, why not some things open at the back, like this one? You can have this door, say press similar, then you have this at that back. So let it be crossed like the way the general ones is crossing. So at this level, visibility, you are not seeing the window of the toilets on the plan. So what you need to do is to edit the view range. So edit the view range and increase this cut plane, increase it to 1000, let's say 1800. So you should be able to cut to apply. Can you see? So all the window side are all coming out. So because you have already cut to that particular center. So we are done with this. Now what we do now is to concentrate on the front elevation and do what you need to do. So before then, I want to use this particular points to work on that. So I want to make sure that this window and this door start below level. So I'm dragging it down at this junction, bringing it down with a specific dimension. So click here and then check here. So 6000. So I'm going to select that again, then I change this or adjust it, release it. So release it to okay, you do it this way, annotate, because we continue that way, it's going to give you error. So annotate like this, then select this one again. So select this and this one, and we call it 6,000. I just want 6,000 a night. That's what I want from there. So you just use this to guide it. 600. So click OK. So from there now you can just align this one before you delete the line, after which is no more needed. So align it. So that's it. So you have this perfect 600 to organize. So we're done with this. So next is that we're going to here now edit the profile. This profile now you drag it down. From here, draw it and let it meet up here. So you do the needful and you say finish. So it's snapped. So you go to the other side of it, which is not. You work it out from there as well. So this is the main. This is what you want to use. Then you say edit the profile. So you do the same way you have worked on this. So trim everything. So you're done. Click. Good. So after which you got this elevation, I want to, this is not going to go straight down up like that. It's going to be a step down, step. Look at it from this. It's a step way, 3-step elevating wall. So click here and say edit. So you're going to follow some certain criteria indeed. So you draw from here, you drag it down. Good. So at this junction too, from this almost that grid, you drag it down. Then you do that. So from here you break all these things and trim them to fit. So you are done with this. Click. Fine. So you can go to the south and go and edit that. Start doing the editing for each and every one of them. So from here you edit this, edit the profile. Start from here. Select. So you do this and finish it up. So you delete this one because it's no more needed. Delete. Finish it here. So this one again, you work on it. So I think we're done with this. So you go to your 3D and see. So this is what you have gotten. This is actually what you need for now. So go to your notes. So something in the notes is still effective. So you drag this one. Let's bring it to the back. Okay. So it steps like that. You can drag it to the grid. This grid here. So you do that and check it from 3D. So you can go to not. So drag it. That is now. So that is it. You have the step landing at that level. So I want to change some material from this front. So go to your ground floor. So at the ground floor now, I'm creating something halfway level. So height of this one is going to be 1,500. So I'm creating it. So align it to the. So when you look at it from the elevation south, this is what I've created. So this is what I've created. Now I need to create this internal design pattern. So I'm using wall. I'm using this external wall. Say create similar, but this time around duplicate. So edit it and say leave it in the other and just change the material a little bit. So where is the material? This particular one, edit it and say duplicate the material with assets. So here you need to redesign this and get another appearance for it. So go to your siding. So instead of this one, I'm using this I'm using this clapboard smooth. So what I do is that I change the color a bit, make it a lighter one, adjust it and say okay. So what have I done? So is it okay for me? It's okay. So click there and say okay. So from there now I draw this around. So I change this to 0. Why change this one to 3000? Good. So I start my drawing, place them where it's supposed to be. So you bring them to the last, then assist them here. This is not over. So from here, select this and hide for now. So hide this. So from this one now, you align this to wall. What we said. So what is the issue? Okay, I think it's already in the worst position. So here it says this one, align it to wall. Right now. Good. So as you have done with this, because of this, you edit this profile. Because of the door, edit the profile, go to south. That is where the door can be found. So you remove everything around this door. So what you do is that you click here, because door is aligned with the wall. So you just like click this away. So the door is clicked, is there. Fine. So you do the same thing. What you do there is just say copy the clipboard and paste it to the selected level, which is level 2, and let it align straight up. So from there now you say reset the profile. This profile will be gone. You do the same thing to this one too, and you say copy to clipboard and you say align to level 2 and it will move there. So you go to level 2 and go and do the editing for this particular one. So you say edit profile, go to your west elevation, and from there you remove this out. Just draw a normal rectangular. This one is a perfect rectangle. So you just draw a normal rectangular. From there now you split all this into levels. So by there you click and change this, click. So you do this for this. So the remaining one that you know that are not needed, you remove them. So you click finish and see what we have. So that's opened. So if you adjust it, and if you have any issue, you keep adjusting. So we have done with this one. So we have this in place. So now let's put railings at the upper floor. So the railing here will be, and say railings. So we have a railing that we are using, which is this glass panel bottom fill. So we will do that and run it round. Good. So finish. So go to your elevation and see how far the elevations are developing. So go to the west and you have it in that level. So now this point we want to work on it. I don't want to use this particular one. I want to use this number, this like this one, but in different way. So I'm going to go to level 2. So I will say create similar. Why I do that, I do the same duplicate again, duplicate, that's what 3. So I'm going to change this one aluminum again. So here I'm using appearance. Why I choose, I say appearance, duplicate this with assets. So physical appearance, and then you change it to, you go to siding again. So I'm changing this one to which one be suitable. So I'm still going to use this clapboard. Let me use that clapboard 8. So I'm changing this a little bit of the color. I'm making it to be a little, let's just say of this level. Good. So I close, then I will draw this. So it's going to follow this front alone. So I will go to my elevation, so save, go to elevation at this point. This is where you are having it, isn't it? So you adjust it. You can now align. Good. So this goes up. Go to west elevation and see what is done, what is going on. Okay, it's too ambiguous. So now you can drag it down. So you do the same thing here. Drag it down. Good. So we're done with this. Then you need to open it up. Edit it. So I'm going to open it up, cutting it into so you cut it up like that. So now you decide to split this. So you do the same thing here too. Split it. So to design elevation, I've said before, it's a little bit tedious. So but the beauty of it is that it's the only one that brings out your design out for you. So if you want to have a proper 3D, a reasonable 3D, elevation is what you need to tender your energy, which is especially the front elevation. You work on it because that is what your client see first in everything before he accepts the project from you. So it's very important when you are designing elevation, you take your time and watch and add some idea. You can see some picture, add some things to it and to fit whatsoever you are doing. So if you are doing it to perform experiment as well with it, so you know that okay, this one good for it, this one is not good for it. So that is it. I've created this and then the opening is there. So the next thing I want to do now is to create the coping around this place, around this whole area. So we go there. After that, then we want to use 3D to create this opening, and that is what I want to do straight up. So click this and say components, model in place. So say okay, casework, and just say okay and say casework 1. So casework 1, the first only I want to do here is this particular side. So I will transfer that to the second one. So I'm using sweep. So sweep by pick this. So I'm going to click here now. At the same time click here now. And at the same time click here. At the same time click here. So can you see what I've done? So I will now trim everything to meet up. So when you are doing it, make sure that all the lines that you are doing are all aligned. Now this one is missing, so it is going to cause a bit problem for me because it's not going to work. So I'm going to delete that, delete this particular one. So I will extend this to this one. Good. So this one will work. So align. So that is it. So I'm going to click finish. So it's there for me. So edit the profile from the level 2. Edit profile. So that I'm going to see what I want to do very well. So I'm just going to use normal rectangular line, not know any horizontal of design in any way. So that line will be there. So I will take it in a bit and check whether what I've done is okay. Click 3D and it's done. So check it on 3D and you see that this has already taken effect. So you can now edit the category and then you do duplicate material. So you choose appearance library and go and choose your own material as well. So here you choose go to wall paint, go down and choose Matisse. From there you choose something that you know that is suitable. Let me just choose something like olive green. So click and then adjust this one a little bit darker. I say okay. So please, that is what I want to use in this place. So you can do your own and use it in different form. So why is it not showing my color graphics? So apply. So if I decide to finish it now and I say realistic or shade, can you see? So these things come out and these are the things that I created here. So I'm going to stop in this tutorial. In the next one we'll continue with this, with the whole level of elevation development and work on how this can be of a great benefit to everyone. So I've done with this for now and I'm happy that this is there for everybody. So thanks for watching, thanks for being here, thanks for being the part of this channel every day. So continue to learn and we continue to give you the little which we can give and while you learn in various angles of life.